I'm gonna move my other computer over here. At least I can kind of follow along, maybe. But you have the replay too, won't you, Ray?
Yeah, yeah, I had a replay on
Okay, I think. Okay,
on my YouTube.
I'm gonna take some notes then, because I have the software. I need to start getting on here more and learning how to do it.
So I started off with Gemini, Google Gemini. I went into
Mhm.
Gemini and I said, create me a vector graphic line art image of Mr. Monopoly sitting in a diamond and gold chair.
Mhm.
And this is the image that I got pretty much right here. Let me see here. Hold on. Go to my download. Oh man. Okay, yep. Oh, these are the new ones. Let me show you these. So I go to Bing and I do prompts. I do
Mhm.
different prompts. Can you see my screen still?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, so I do different prompts. Oh man, there's the image right there. So I had to vectorize it because as you can see, it had the shine to it already. It had the bling on it already. I could have kept it like that, but those areas were real pixelated, so they didn't really take. So all these images that you see here,
Mhm.
I was just talking to Bing. Create me a vector graphic line art image of Mr. Monopoly and Richie Rich playing the game of Monopoly. Make the houses 3D, and they're also smoking and they're drinking Hennessy. Like you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Mr. Monopoly in a diamond and gold chair. Mr. Monopoly in a diamond and gold chair, and then I added the prompt with with plain pieces on the floor.
Mhm.
That was the first one that they gave me. I was like, oh, okay. I see the little houses and stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
That's cute. But then next they gave me this. I was like, oh, that's it right there.
Whoa. Oh, I like that.
My next one that I'm going to do is going to be this one.
Mhm.
But then I said put Mr. Monopoly in a drone.
Mhm.
So I have tons of Monopoly images on here. I changed it from Mr. Monopoly and put in Ben Franklin in a drone that says Diamond Club and it's diamond and gold.
And you created all of these on Bing. These are some really good images.
No, no, not Bing. Bing Bing for some reason is acting up and it's not giving me the images that I want.
Mhm.
I created these on Gemini.
Let me write that down. Is it free, Ray?
What do you mean? Is it free? What kind of phone you got?
I got iPhone.
Oh, you got an iPhone?
Uh-huh.
Yes, it's free.
Oh, I'm writing it down.
Type in Google Gemini.
Google Gemini. Let me write that down.
Hold on, give me something to drink. Give me a second.
Okay, take your time. Oh, there's Tanya.
Hey, I don't know if you can hear me.
I can. There you are.
Okay, I'm on my phone. I'm driving. I've got some errands I'm running, and Ray always does this when if he would tell me ahead of time, I could put it on my schedule.
It's so good to see you, Tanya.
It's good. I wanted to just come on and see what Ray is doing because you just never know with him, you know?
Yes.
So,
Hey, hey, hey.
hey, Ray, I got a question though. So Gemini, do they have like Bing? Do they have the issue with the copyright or like their images or tagged some kind of way or
Not that I've seen so far. Like I was just showing Crystal, all of the images that you see were created using Gemini. Like they got the
okay.
Hennessy bottles in there, like Mr. Monopoly and Richie Rich. So yeah, I've been playing around with it for about a week or so.
Uh-huh. Okay.
You got some
Google
really good
Gemini. All right.
images.
Create me, create me a vector graphic line art image of, and then add in the rest of the details.
Look at that.
That's what most of my prompts start off with. Or I'll say, create me an ultra realistic vector graphic line art image. I like to use the line art images because they're easier to vector and they're easier to turn to rhinestones. Like that one right there is dope.
I love that. I love it. Mm-hmm.
So the image we'll be working on today, all of these were created in Gemini.
Wow.
I don't know what made me jump in Gemini and just start prompting. But one day I was sitting there thinking like I was going through my phone, Gemini popped up and it was like use Gemini for anything. You could ask Gemini anything. And I was like, okay, let me see. Boop, 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 boop. And now I use it every day like I was using Bing.
Wow.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm gonna be trying that. Because you got some really good ones.
420 coming up. This one, I need to send this to him today. He said he was gonna print it out. DTF it. Let me go to export it. Napoli. Export it as a PNG. Put it in my I don't want to put it in there. Hold on. Brain freeze.
You're the first one that I've ever even heard of Gemini. I never even heard of that until you just said it. I'm gonna be checking that out.
PDFs.
There's so many of these AI platforms that are, jumping out here.
Right.
I mean, I use Chat GPT every now and again.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just close down everything so we can have a fresh start. Showing you the designs as I go.
That one is tight.
Oh that one was tight.
I
Oh
love
man,
that.
this one was 2 days of work though, because I had to do some stuff. I had to go in there, and extract out some pieces so that I had them separate. And as you can see, I took all of the circles out the chair completely over here in order for me to get this part right here. I could have went in here and I guess erased all of this, but as you can see, over here got real choppy, and I'm still not done. I still want to go in there and fine tune some stuff. But and all rhinestones with no vinyl, it's slick though. It looks. Look at
That
this.
is fire. You did good on that. You got some bad images though. You be creating some bad stuff.
So that's what it looks like.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love that.
How big is that, Ray?
Ba ba da ba ba. Thought I did a. Here we go. 153 by 16.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Take up most of the front of the shirt.
And how many layers is that?
Let's see here.
And you said this was a combination. This design was a combo of 10s and 6s, right?
We about to see here. We about to see right now. I think I only use 10s for his mustache. And now that I'm thinking of it, I need to go back and just change them to 6s as well. Just counting it right now. And it's counting off 7,123 stones.
Hey. Oh, that's a lot of stones.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's half of the the car with the city view behind it.
Right, right. So this one is mostly SS6s. I
Mm.
only use SS10s in his mustache and in a piece of the chair.
Oh, you might as well just go ahead and make that all
Yeah,
sixes
you might as
then.
well
I
go ahead and
mean,
convert it over.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like right here
Mm-hmm.
in the chair. I
Those are
don't know why.
10s.
This part right here, I was like, oh yeah, it was thicker. So I was like, yeah, let me go with tens right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you're right. I
That
don't know.
mustache.
Look how it looks with the tens in the chair. That's
Uh-huh.
dope.
Yeah, I like that though. But the mustache, you should switch it over to 10s and see.
Yeah, yeah, the mustache do
I
need
mean
to
the
be
sixes.
too. I mean sixes, you're right.
Yeah. Because it still looks, oh man, it's sharp. That is sharp. That is sharp, man. I'm so serious.
All right, let me go back. Okay, this was a design I
one of
did
those things that
for
it
my
would
home
make me mad to have tens and sixes, and there'd be more sixes than tens.
with
Because
420
chances are I'm
coming
gonna
up.
have more tens than sixes and rhinestones.
Yeah, yeah. And more and more I use sixes, and I'm able to see how fine detail you can get. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
keep doing them.
Mm-hmm.
No, those sixes, I mean, like I said, they really do turn your design into something totally different than what you would think. I mean, those sixes
Yeah,
make that detail so much more defined, you know, and you're actually going to get more sparkle in your shirt because you're going to have more stones on the shirt to help refract that light, Um, no, sixes are like, yeah, they're the devil's spawn for brushing in, but they really do give you a much better overall shirt design.
just imagine I was terrified of sixes. Hold on, did I download them already? Here we go. I was terrified of sixes until I started using them, and then I had to realize, like, okay, sixes are just like tens when I first started. Because when I first started using tens, like, you know what I mean? It was like, oh, so you gotta stop the stones from popping everywhere? Okay, so you gotta make sure that you cut the template out right for the circles to be perfect for the stones to even go in there. It's still just the same process. Weeding is a little tricky because the circles don't want to come out as easy, and I still had to pick them out, but that's okay. Once you get past the picking out part, it's worth all of the labor. Worth all of the labor. Let me drag in this Gucci and this one as well. I want to show y'all some tricks.
Oh, that's cute. I want
Yeah, it
that.
is.
Man, these both are on Pinterest,
Oh, wow.
and just right click and save. Now they should come out pretty crispy, even though they came in kind of small. Like this one came in at 3.4 inches, and this one came in at 2.7. I'm gonna right click, outline, trace, and clip art this. Not bad. I don't even have to touch anything. Let's go and let's zoom in here and see. Not bad. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's it. Okay. I'm gonna move this Bart out the way for a second. Now watch this. We're gonna size it up to Etsy size. We're gonna do about 11.3/8 so that it can go be used for Cricut. We're gonna ungroup it all. I like to use my wireframe to see what's going on. Okay, so sometimes there's a white box here. You want to get rid of that, but there's no white box. It came in transparent. So what I like to do when I get started with any image is I like to group all of my colors together. I do that by clicking on a color, selecting all of the same color right here in the center. Boom. And I learned this trick. This trick is a helpful time saver. I got this nudge object, which is located in the edit tab. Nudge object. I have my nudge object set on 15. And what that does is, let me actually change it. Let me bring it down to 10. When I nudge it over 10, Boom. It nudges that, all of that same color over 10 inches, pretty much. Let me nudge it back in, put it back on 15, nudge it back out. Boom. Okay. So now we got all of that same color together. Because as you can see, you know, that's all broken up. You know, the letters inside of the object, we're gonna highlight it all and just weld all that together. Boom. We want that together. All right, let's do it again with this next color, like so. Select all the same color. Boom. We're gonna nudge it out 15, nudge it out again. Boom. That's all separate. I'm gonna right click on it this time and just combine all that together and then weld it. Boom. Okay, so we got our two colors. And then do it again right here. I don't even have to move those. I can just weld those right there because we can pretty much see it. What's going on right here? Oh, so we had some extra color left over. I see it. It's a chunk right here. Move that on over. Get over there with the rest of yourself. That looks like where it goes. Nope, it looked like, yeah, for sure. Nudge that back over. That nudge feature, man, I'll be on it. I love it. Before I was nudging, I was grabbing stuff out, trying to put it back together. It was a nightmare. All right, what else is this in here? All right, so little trick here. Let's move Bart out the way. Move Bart. Click on black. We're gonna click on all the same color again. Get that black out of there. Let's move that on over too. As you can see, using our wireframe up here on the left, we got all of that extra stuff in there, you know. We want those two pieces for sure. I'm gonna hold down shift and get this other piece right here. Take it out of wireframe. We're gonna nudge that over where we need it to go. It looks like it's over here. Twice. It's still selected. So I'm gonna zoom in, hold shift, click on the object, right click and combine it all together. Then weld it. So now we got our two colors. Don't forget, save your work, people. We're gonna name this one Gucci Bear 2025. I like cats. Bada bow. Okay. Now we know it's still stuff in there because remember we wireframed and we saw with stuff right there. But I'm gonna go ahead and just get that. Delete all of that. Let's move our pieces back. And this is the piece I wanted to work with right here. This one right here. Check this out, y'all. We're gonna right click and we're gonna break the curve apart. When we break the curve apart, that happens. You see that? When we wireframe it, you can see that it's still there. We just gotta combine it back together. So I just want to see something. Watch this. I'm gonna click right here on one of these little pieces right here. It's set at on 10s. Let me put it on regular 10. And I'm gonna click this little button right here. Replace all stones with the size chosen. Oh, okay. That's a little too big. Let me change it to a 6. Boom. And then click this button right here. Boom. Change it to a 6. Okay. So let's see here. Watch this. I'm gonna just grab this little. Let me combine this back together. So I'm gonna get right in there and just combine this. Nothing else. Just them. Can I do it? Oh no, because that's connected right there. So I have to combine at least that. Yeah. Boom. Combine it. Boom. All right. I'm gonna just take this little section right here. And let's see. Okay. It didn't do these two right here because they're not separate. Aha. So essentially, without doing all the hard work, I can go through here and grab all of this right here, this section right here, all of this section right here. Let's go down in here. Boom. I hit this button right here. And all of those ones that are separate, file. Oh, man. Okay, so you do gotta, it broke the G's up and everything. That's crazy. Oh, man. But it's still kind of neat though, where, aha, let me see here. Oh, that's a lot. But I'll be up for the task of just going through here and just grabbing the G's out. Because we grab the G's out and of course, nudge them out to the side. Boom. Aha. But that's kind of neat. And I love it that you can just grab this section here and change them to rhinestones. Boom.
Mhm.
It didn't get them all. So maybe, okay. If you've ever did a training with me, you know I think outside the box. That's what this software is all about. Thinking like, okay, it would be easier to just go through here and be like, up, 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 up. Do this row right here. Can I do this row right here? Ah, not bad. And then do the next row. Making sure to stay off of the G's and just get the dots in between and then bow. Okay, not bad. Okay. That's what I seen when I seen the bear. I seen those dashes and I was like, oh, I wonder if I could just take those dashes real quick and all the little dashes in between the G's, turn them into rhinestones. That'd be neat.
Mhm.
Okay. Leave that over there. But with this part right here, this is what I love about this software because we're gonna smart fill this, 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 and boom. Select all the same color. It grabs all of the smart fill that's welded together. Place and fill. I already have it set up. No, I don't. One island. And when you work it, huh? Excuse me?
This is 200, right? Is it 200?
Yes. But that's thank you.
Hello? Oh,
No, don't mind me, Ray. I'm getting ready to mute myself.
hey, Jenny. I didn't even see Jenny came in. Okay. All right. So we got it all together. We just welded it together. Let me control Z it back. When dealing with SS6s, the contour spacing has to be changed to 0.060. Then it gets closer to the edge. Let me show you. If you keep it on 0.075 and you do an island fill, you zoom in, as you can see, it's not quite on the edge. But at 0.060, it gets it closer. To each his own. I was doing 0.075 for the longest, and I was like, that don't look like it's as close as I wanted to be. So I 0.060 after I tinker with it for a little bit. So that's not bad.
Mhm.
Of course, when for some reason doing the letters or whatever, it always messes up on the I's or whatever, like maybe on the L or whatever, if it's not completely straight compared to what it did for this G. Few minor fixes though, few minor fixes. I'll just delete that one, delete that one, delete that one, and then grab. I'll go all the way to the end. You don't have to, but it's up to you. And then I'll say, okay, that's perfect. Shift and clear the path. Since that one is fixed, I could fix this one. I would just drag it down, but then as you can see, it's different in here. So I'll just go ahead and fix this one the exact same way. Delete that stone, and you can probably delete this stone. Grab them. I'll start a stone or two in. Hold shift and select them each one as you go. And replace the stones, make the spacing equal. Add a stone, add a stone, add a stone. That look kind of tight.
Mm.
Boom. Now that kind of look kind of loose. As you can see, as it go, it looks like it spaces itself out. I would probably grab each and every stone in this whole row. If I was being critical, I'm not being critical today though. I'm gonna leave it alone. Moving right along. Like to move that stone. What I like to do is I always like to tuck a stone between two stones. So move that one up into there. And then I'll probably go down 15 stones into this row here. Do a nice amount. I know I got a gap for big enough for one stone to fit in there. So let's see. Boom. Add a stone, shift and clear the path. All right, all right. So this one is nicely nestled between those two. So I'll go ahead and I couldn't get that one in there, but look, it's going to be off over on the edge. So I'll just put it right there. Just equal space it up to there. Boom. And it's enough room for one to go in here. Boom. I mean, it looked like two could fit in there. Put one right there. And another one right there, but that's tight. So I'd rather just put one. Boom. Go ahead and grab this row here. La-da. La-di-da. Move this one over. Move this one over. Boom. Okay. Maybe this one go up a little bit too. Zooming in is your friend. The more you zoom in, the more control for fine tuning you'll have. Let's delete that guy. Go back up with it. He was off center, so I'm trying to, instead of trying to put him on center, just delete him because it's gonna line right up. Of course, let me nestle this one between those two. Decide what I want to do with it. Okay, I can nestle this one here, nestle that one there, and then start. Okay, we'll do it like that. We'll do it like that. Okay, I see it. We'll move him up just a little bit. Uh-huh. All right. I'm gonna come up this row about 12 to 15. My cynical self used to do the whole row, but I'll be like, man, I ain't got time for all that, man. And another stone. Good. Shift and clear the path. Right here, we just gonna do these 8 or whatever. Ah, that's tight. I'll be okay with it. Cause I'll nuzzle him out just a little bit. Boom. Looks good for me. It's gonna cut. It's gonna be okay. You just can't have all of your circles like that. One here or there, trust me, it's gonna be okay. Like, oh, y'all want to see something neat? Y'all want to see something neat? All right. I don't think I might have showed you, Tanya, but you know the other two are new. So we click right here on this black, and over here in our tools, we hover over the tool, tells us what it is. The tool we're looking for is this shape tool right here. Shape tool, it says, edit a curved object or text character by manipulating nodes. Aha. You can just click on it and you're on the shape tool. As you can see, all the nodes pop up. Bing, 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 bing. We want to hold that tool down. We want to go to a property of the tool called the smooth. Let it hover over it, let it go. Now we got this little fella right here. The circle right here. Up here, we're going to adjust the tension on this little thingy. We're going to turn it down just a little bit. Is that the size? That is the size. Yeah, the nib size. When you hover over it, it tells you nib size. So let's turn the nib size down. And then that's the rate. Set the speed at which the effect is applied. So we got it on 20 right now. Let's crank it up to 50. So right here, where it's all jagged right here. You see the little jagged line right here? In fact, I'm gonna turn my nib down because my nib is so big, it's going over the line. Like, that means I can do like both of these sides. Watch this, y'all. If I just hold it down and let it go, it just smooth that area out. Watch again right here, this area right here. I'm gonna hold it down for a couple seconds, holding my left click down for a few seconds and let it go. Wow. So I can just go through this like this, let it go. And it's going to smoothen out that whole earpiece. I'm going to use a
That's
corner
some
of it.
bullshiggity right there.
Huh?
That's some bullshiggity right there.
I know, right? Let me turn it, let me make it smaller. A little smaller. A little smaller. All right, perfect. Up, see? And want to get that little piece right there. All right, cool. That's why you want the nib to be smaller. There we go. Smoothing it out. Right here. Smoothing it on out. Smoothing it on out. I mean, sure enough. Wait, so we haven't clicked on that one. Oh, now we did. Smoothing it on out. Oh, we got to click on it first. There we go. Smoothing it on out. If you're not doing that, then you're doing this. You're double clicking and you're going in there and you're just taking out the kinks node by node. Node by node. Boom. Smoothing that out right there. So I do both depending on the difficulty or how much it actually needs. Like this one right here, it bows that out right there. I'm gonna click on this one node right here. We get our arrow properties. I'm gonna just bring it in some. That's perfect. Get this cluster up right here. Boom, get that out of there. Over here, I see them right there. Boom. This whole line. Yep, let's smoothing it on now. Let's just grab all those nodes. Smooth it. Smooth it like, and then I'll probably go back to my smooth tool and be like, okay, let's just go and smooth it like this. Haha. Smooth this right here like this. Haha. The smooth tool. I'm trying to tell you, I love this software for all of its properties, all of its tools. All right. Moving it on now. Now, you know me, Tanya. I'll be quick to say, get all this stuff over here, and just boom. Place and fill. Let's hatch fill it because we already got our settings for our SS6s. Boom. Oh, look, I'll be ready to move on to the next part. Like, that looks good. Boom. Okay, got it all. Okay, that's okay. Uh-oh. Not an interactive fill, smart fill. Hold on. We got Tammy. We got Tammy wanting to join us, y'all. Give me just a second. Now imagine everybody that's probably sitting there in the group, like, oh, I wish I can get on, and then follow instructions in the post. Just message me. Just message me. There you go. Tammy will be joining us shortly, y'all. Okay, so now we got our bear. Let me change our Gucci because it's the same color as a smart field because we smart field that as well. Let's change the color of the stone. Let's go with a pink. And click right there on the head. Select all of the same color because the bear is all the same color now. We're going to just weld it together. We're going to hatch fill it. Boom. Give it some time to work its magic. If clear the path, and merge overlapping stones.
Yeah. But I wonder if that fan is.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm done. I'm out the door. I'm out the door with more, you know? I was talking or whatever, here and there. We was politicking or whatever. Man, we talking about 4 minutes and 25 seconds. I would have been done with this design. Without fine tuning it, of course. I mean, there's some areas where you might want to fine tune it if you want to, but
Oh Lord.
add a stone or two here.
Yeah.
But this is ready. This is ready. What I would do, let me show y'all. I'll probably do this. I'll take this one SS6 stone right here. I'll grab it, drag it, right click to make a copy. And we're going to make this a SS10 for the eyeballs. Oh, man, I just bought SS16s. Boom. Yeah, like an SS16 for the eyeball. Right? That's okay with y'all?
Mm-hmm. That looks good.
Bring them down just a little bit. Okay, let me see. Okay, because it's slanted a little bit. This one needs to come down just a little bit like that. Okay. So I'm gonna grab each one. Boom, boom. I'm gonna weld them. Now they're together. I'm gonna hold shift. Well, let me weld the black part together too. So now we got the black part welded and the white part, the pink part welded. We're gonna hold shift and we're gonna trim those through there because this gonna be vinyl. This black part right here might be vinyl. So you want to be able to have your stones sit in there. You want them to sit in there a little better. We'll go place and fill. Let's go to the outside, no stones, and do like a 0.01 on the outside. And now, with that still selected, we're gonna hold shift, click on the black. We're gonna trim it through. I'm gonna zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. I'm gonna click right here on my blue, and I'm gonna just delete that. Uh-oh. Let me deselect first. Now zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Click on my blue because that was the new outline that I just made. We no longer need that, so let's delete. So now we got a little space for the stones to sit into the vinyl. And I'll probably even do like the nose part. We'll do that island field since they're circular. That island field works great for circles, but not for curves. I mean, it works great for curves, but it be doing some crazy stuff. I'm gonna show y'all. Show y'all why I like. Oh, wait a minute. You gotta put inside and add stones if you. And we gotta change our contour spacing back to 0.060. Change our stone size back to SS. I'm like, why did nothing happen? Nothing was set up in here. I ain't have nothing checked. Let's do an island field. Clear path, merge overlapping stones. We're gonna change red so we can see them. See how perfect it got that circle. It's perfect. Look how perfect it got this half circle right here. Perfect. But look what it did to the mouth. So, let me show y'all. That's why I love using my hatch fill. I love using a mixture of both. But I just pick my battles to how much cleanup work do I want to do. Just imagine if we did this in the island field. Let me change it to, yeah. Watch this, y'all. Work is magic. It looks good right here before we hit the clear the path. Still looks good. Like, okay. Merge overlapping stones. See how all of it looks perfect down in here before you get to merge the overlapping stones. So they're just all merged and overlap. But look at that belly. It look like that. Like they just got them stones perfect. Let it finish. No, this been the, I was just looking at it. It says right click to set the tolerance, but I think it works pretty good. It just doesn't know which way it wants to turn and curve at times. It's like it just can't pick a starting point somewhere in here and say, okay, we're going to start with this row and then do the next row, then do the next row. Let's see here. See? Okay. Yeah, that looks hideous. Oh, that looks like 3 days worth of work. Just equal spacing and trying to get these gaps and stuff up out of there compared to give it a side by side. Yeah. Yeah, hatch feel for me any day. Hatch feel for me. Just depends. Like I'll definitely go with the island feel, like for the ear part, I'll probably take and swap them out, or do the ear separately, island feel, do this ear separately, island feel, and then go and do the hatch feel on the body. But when I first started doing rhinestones, I was okay with this right here. I was simply okay with this because I was like, yep, it got stones in it. It's ready to go with all them stones dancing and bouncing off each other. Once it got on the shirt, it looked it good. Hatch feel for me. Like, hey, to each its own. You're going to come up with your own style, but hatch feel is a lot easier. It's a lot quicker, and it gets the job done. Tuck it back in there. All right, for real, for real. Okay. Look, perfect. Now we were looking at it and we're like, man, dang, man, I want to do it over. I want to do the mouth. Like you just can't, you just don't want to go in there and just to clicking on one stone, just to delete those out of there so that you can smart fill it and then hatch fill it. So we're gonna grab them all at the same time, nudge them out like so. Boom. Now we can just grab this right here, can delete that. Boom. With those two stuck over there like that, I'll leave them over there for now. I'll grab my smart tool, fill in just the mouth. I'll go back to my pick tool. Let me deselect so I can change the color of my stone to red. Click on the smart fill. Let's go to place and fill. Let's hatch fill that. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. We're going to zoom in. We're going to delete our smart fill. Boom. Now look at that. You can just tuck this one right in here. Boom. Tuck this one over here on this side, like so. And then do an equal space on those. And we're going to get our curve. Boom. Now curve it again at the bottom. See, with this, I'll probably leave that one, that one, that one. Okay, that's good. Delete this one, this one, this one, this one. That's good. So now, as you can see, they don't overlap each other. So I'll start right here and just get that nose the curve that it deserves while using the hatch fill on the inside. And then now all we got to do, excuse me? Was somebody saying something? Okay.
That might have been me, Ray. I'm sorry. I'm going to mute myself again.
Okay. So we'll have our curve there. And now we can just start picking and choosing. We can say, or we can just I bought these for real right here. You come in there and I'll be like, okay, maybe I come down to there. Let's see what it looks like. Equal space, add a stone. Boom. You know, and then just get to filling it in. And the rest of it is oh so typewriter perfect, you know, and then we'll just do it again down here. Add that curve up to about here, right here. Boom. So that one, that one, that one, that one. We'll leave that one right there. Start here and just go on down and around. Now I could have did both sides at the same time and deleted these and just went all the way up, but I'm just broken in pieces. Boom. One more. That looked too tight. Let's go back. Shift and clear the path. And then you can just get the, you know, boom. And I'll probably equal space a few of these, you know, so it don't, not that doesn't have that gap in there. Boom. Shift and clear the path. And that's pretty much it for how I play it off. I'll come in up a few, add a stone, and then you know do a mixture of a field. Do a mixture
Ray, can I ask
of
a question?
island field and a hatch field. Excuse me.
Oh, that's, I was gonna say, could I ask a question? And I think maybe you touched on it, and I was just gonna say, since that section that you're working in is circular, why not use the well, I call it the radial fill because that's what they call it in Silhouette, but the ones where the stones go in the circle rather than the hatch fill where they go across. And then that way you wouldn't have to do all of that manual manipulation in there.
I'm gonna show you because it got these two circles perfect. Hold on. It got these two circles perfect. This circle and this half circle. It got those perfect. Let me smart fill them out again. Place and fill tab. Let's go to an island fill. Watch what it does on because it has this big the nose part in there. Edit. I mean, place and fill. Island fill. Clear the pad, merge overlapping stones. Let me zoom in. Let me delete this. See? It gets all of this now. So sure enough, I could go in there and equal space all of this so that it's equal space. But I just like doing the mixture of both. So where I like it typewriter perfect. Stone left, 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 right. And then up here, it may get a little here, stones here and there, but there still will be equally spaced versus how much equally spaced and I would have to do on this one. As far as I'll probably have to come all the way from the edge and go all the way in and up to the center in order to get it to play right, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Also, it's my style of designing, you know. So the earlier me definitely preferred island feel over hatch feel because of the stair step look of here, boom, boom, boom. But that's an easy fix on curves, especially if I'm only gotta do it for this area right here versus doing the whole thing. You know, I might as well not use the hatch field or island field at all and just went in there and just, you know, did one row of circle, then another circle, then another circle, and just kept doing it like that. I've done that method as well, but then I still ended up having to equal space it as I went up. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
if I did it like this, let me edit, nudge those down, delete that one, and let's say grab one of these. I will start. I didn't have to do that with one island. Island. Uh-oh. Smart fill it again. Boom. Start with one island fill. Boom. Clear the path, merge overlapping stone. Of course, fix these three. And then essentially we can double it. So instead of 0.60, we'll go 0.120. Then go in further enough. So sixes are different. Let's go 0.180 maybe. Okay, there we go. Clear the pad, merge overlapping stones. What then? 0.360. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that was too much. Let's see. Point. Oh, here we go. 0.300 maybe. There we go. And then just keep doubling it, you know. Maybe 0.500. Oh, I keep doing that. You gotta click off of it and click back on it. Okay, so it wasn't 5. Let's go 460 maybe. Nope, let's go 420. Clear the pad, merge overlapping stones. I mean, that seems like a viable way to do it. Like, you know what I mean? To keep the curvature of the circle going. So, Corel Draw. Let's see. Edit. Let's notice this out. For some reason, place and fill. Let's go 0 islands again. And doing this island fill, it doesn't do it like this. It tries to, but then it's, hold on, wait a minute. Put it back on 0.060 island fill. See, it tries to, but then it loses its way in here, and it's just like, and then when you clear the path, merge overlapping stones, it's like, it didn't know what to do in here, you know? So doing it the way I was just doing it, at least gives you control of it to where when you get down to this part here, let's see. Let's see if I can get some in there. Where were we at? We were at 440. So let's go 0.520. No, step back in there. Boom. All right, let's try it. Place and fill, island fill. Oh, kind of tight, kind of tight. So let's go 0.540. Clear the pad, merge overlapping stones. Bop, 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 bop. And that looks a lot better than what you would have to fix over here. So I
Yeah,
love
that looks a
island
lot
fill.
better.
I love island fill when island fill is islanding, but sometimes it just don't want to work right for me. So I came up with this method here where just keep doubling the number. It works easier with SS10s because you really just double the number, you know, from 75 to 150, from 150 to 300, 300 to 600, and so forth. But this is first time doing it with the SS6s, but we got it. All right, go in there, seeing that little space right there, pop. Now look at that clean. That was easy cleanup. And I'll probably start right here, put those in here first, and then start my circle from those. Boom. Clear the path, merge overlapping. Go up this way. Uh-oh. Yep, shit, clear the path. Pop, pop. And I'll probably, nestle these two up a little closer and then go back down that line. But, oh yeah. Grab all, okay, we're going to keep the new nose I just did. Delete that. Let me grab this and edit tab. Let's nudge it up and over. Boom. Put it right back in there. Let's Control S, save our work. We're going to open up a new tab. We're going to grab our Bart. I should have grabbed him first. Control C. Let's paste him over here. He only 3.4 inches. That's cool. We're going to outline trace, clip art him. Now, when I seen this, me and Tanya had a conversation today. Not today, a few days ago, of taking easy images and just rhinestoning them up. So when I was on Pinterest today, I was like, that's a pretty clean, easy image to work with. We're gonna size them up. Let's size them up. Let's go 10-8. I wear large. I like my designs big. 10-8 by 12-11. Let's go small. I want to show y'all something. Let's say we got in mind, okay, this is going to go on medium shirts and 2X shirts. So we're going to start off small. Let's start off small. 8.6. Okay? I'm going to hold control. We're going to drag this little fella up. Okay, I did outline trace them already. That's cool. Boom. I'm gonna grab them, hold control, drag them over. So I didn't ungroup everything. So let me ungroup all. Grab them, hold control, drag them over, boom, and then let's make this one the larger one. Size reference. Okay, boom, boom. Now with this one, of course, it just depends on how many stones you got. Like, you know what I mean? I be looking at it like, okay, that's dope. But do I got citrine and then like brown topaz stones or whatever? Nope, I'm gonna do it all in yellow. So I'm gonna grab this, let me grab all of this first since those 4 pieces are like that. Hold shift, then get that part. Continue holding shift. Get his ear. This little piece here, this little piece here. I mean, why am I doing it like that when I can do a second page, grab this bar, move them over to the second page like so, go back to the first page and then do select all same color. Boom. All right, hold shift, and we're gonna click on this yellow, right click, combine, and then let's just weld it. That way we ain't gotta go through all of that. Clicking. I only did that because I didn't want to select all of the same colors that were in the other board that I made a copy of. All right, let's get these little 3 right here and combine and then weld it. So now let's get all of that same color yellow, combine it and weld it. I sort of like the definition or the shadow that they have in his collar, but forget all of that. It's gonna be one solid color. You make it easy. Boom. We're gonna make it easy on ourselves. That's what we doing. Boom. Gonna weld that to that. Boom. Now, I mean, that gives it the definition. Let's go to get all of this together and weld it. Boom. There we go. Make sure I got it all. Yep. One little piece. I think I like it blue. Okay, it's one little piece right here. We're gonna make that yellow. I ain't tripping. Okay, boom. Ta-da. We halfway there, y'all. Believe it or not. So I guess that was the artist name from who did it on Etsy. We're gonna make all of this blue. We don't even need this little piece right here. We're not worried about that little piece right there. Yes, it adds definition to the design. But who gonna put in a row of silver stones right there? Not I. It's welded. Boom. Okay, solid colors. Let's see what's going on with this red. All of this red is together because there's no circles or P's or R's, but let's just nudge it out. Aha! Little culprit. Look at that little fella right there. Look. Let's nudge it over. Boom. Hold shift. Get him in there where he belongs. Combine and weld. All right. What's going on over here? Let's wireframe it. Let's look and see. So we got our Gucci there already. You know, they white, so you can't see it. We're going to select that. Select all the same color. Of course, it selects all of the rest of this white here. Let me show y'all, though. We can go right in there and infiltrate it just like this. Boom. Got it all. Let me change the color. Didn't get the U, though. Okay. Boom. So now, since we can change all of that the same color, and weld. All right, now we got our Gucci together. So let's get all our white together now. And that's kind of slick, though, how they got the shadow on them. I would leave it like that and probably, since all of these, the eyeballs gonna be white. But I ain't using no gray stones right here, though. Got me messed up. Boom, weld that. That's perfect. It's raining? Oh, I did not see rain in the forecast today. All right, let's weld that to the eyeball because it's all white. All right. And that's not even white. That's like a off-white. Yes, it is. It's still white. Okay. All right. Let's at least weld it together. Separately, though. So this white is welded separately from the eyeballs. Well, I don't know why. We're going to weld it to the eyeballs. That could be one cut. No, nope. I mean, it could be one cut, but when I think about it, I like cutting all of my colors out at the same time, almost on the same board. And I just piece this part over here. So I'll turn the eyeball sideways, turn this sideways, and I'll piece it all in there perfect. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know what happened right here. So we're just going to double click this green. See? It only brought up the nose for that. We're going to get that out of there. Boom. We're just going to smart fill that little mistake back in. It started coming down crazy, didn't it? Combine and weld. Fix that little part right there. Let's get our Gucci back in there. Well, yep. Nudge it back in there. We're almost done. We got our green. So let's select all our green and just weld it together. We got our gold. Okay, that's part of Bart. Even though I wanted that to be separate. Oh, it's hailing. That's why I sounded crazy like that. Let me see. Oh, y'all. It's hailing like crazy out there. here in good old Cincinnati, Ohio. Woo, that can do some damage right there. 9,000 of them pounding on your car. All right, we're gonna go in here. We're gonna smart fill this part right here. Boom. Oh, okay. Let me see. Wireframing. Oh, okay. We got a lot of stuff going on. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna click on here. Let's just wireframe it. And let's see if a weld won't fix it. Okay, it doesn't. What's this? Aha. There go the culprit right there. What is that? A different shade? That is a different shade. Let me see. Select all the same color. Let's nudge that out of there. Where did that stuff come from? That's crazy. Okay. So we'll grab that. We'll nudge that back in. Right click, combine and weld. This little fella right here. Look, man, let's just delete that. We're gonna click right here. We're gonna double click right here. We're gonna go in there and just delete that. We ain't worrying about none of that. We're gonna smart fill it right back in how we want it. Grab all the same color. We want that to be yellow, yellow, and weld it together. So we done, for real. Let me see the eyeballs. Okay, so we still have not grabbed all of the black yet, because as you can see, the eyeballs are separate, the ears not there yet. So we're gonna click on a black, select all the same color. I love nudging it out, making sure I got what all I need. And then let's right click, let's combine it, let's weld it, and nudge it back in. Boom. We ready. Yeah, we ready. We ready. Uh-huh. All right, watch this. Place and fill using our SS6 stones. 0.60 hatch fill. Wow. Let's use maroon down here. Let's hatch fill. Not bad. Still in that row right there, I guess. Okay. I'm cool with it. Let's turn that to pink so we at least see it. Oh man. Oh, you got it glowing in the back of me and stuff? Hold on. What you about to make? Taco. It's Monday though, Toya. Supposed to be Taco Tuesday. You tripping. You could have made burgers today and saved the tacos for tomorrow. No. We got burgers? I'll take a burger. I ain't tripping. But I did have a thought for tacos too. Check that bag on top of the refrigerator for those Tostinos that we bought 2 months ago. Probably gotta buy another bag. They probably stale as all get out. Oh, so if they ain't never been open, they last 10 years past the expiration date. That's what you're saying? Huh? Okay. I'm gonna take it from you. You a cook. You know better. You know better than I do. The product ain't never been open, and the chips were made in 1980. They still be good in 2025. I hear you. If we lived in a bomb shelter and those were the chips, yeah, I'm gonna eat them stale, Toya. Let me get back to my video. You tripping?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're gonna click. I welded these two right here together. I'm just gonna island fill those. What happened? Who knows what happened? What happened? When I island fill those, why did I get that error? I'm gonna tell y'all. That's because it's set at 0 islands right here. Even with an SS6 stone, let me drag one down. We need at least 1 island because it's trying to fill up multiple islands, and multiple SS6s, multiple rows of SS6s will not fit in there unless you manually put them in there. So let me change this island to 1. Click on it again and island fill. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. Let's change it so we can see the color. There we have it. I like it, but it really looks like it needs to be a double row right there. So I'm gonna just grab it all, delete it. I'm gonna grab 1 SS6 stone here. Boom. Change it to blue. We're gonna squeeze these in there, y'all. Boom. All right. I'm gonna grab them both. I'm gonna hold control, slide over to this side, and right click. Perfect. I'm gonna hold control and drag both of these two down to this side. Right click. Perfect. Grab these two, hold control, and drag them over to this side. Perfect. Now I'm gonna zoom in and fine tune it. So, boom. Deselect, hold control, and drag this one over a little bit. Now let it go. Hold shift. Jump to my edit tab and fill between two. They look kind of tight. Let me take one back. Boom. Shift and clear the path. Do it again here. Fill between two. Take one back. Shift and clear the path. Aha. Now I could have just grabbed all of this. Boom. Dragged it over. Like so. Boom. Flipped it here. Mirror horizontally. Boom. And then hold control and drag it in here. And it's not necessarily. Is it gonna match? Nope. Look, it was short. It was two circles short. So you go here, slide this into place, slide this one into place, and then just do it over. And on this side. With symmetrical designs like this though, y'all, I really do be trying to grab all the work I did from one side and see if it'll fit on the other. Oh, that looks good. Shift and clear the path. I mean, like for right here, I'll probably, yep, delete this fella. Go in there and delete all of these guys here. Drag this one, control to the edge here. Boom. Do the same for this one, control. Nope, we're gonna leave him like right there and just make another one here. Boom. That way it stays straight right here. Hold shift and fill between two. And take one away, two away, shift and clear the path. Now, sure enough, yeah, I can delete that one. Bring this one down just a little bit and fix that curve there. And doing so, you fix the other ones that came off track a little bit. That's okay. Boom. Like this one. You can just pop a stone right there. Looks good. Papa was a rolling stone. Papa stone. Boom. Right here. I'll probably just grab this roll right here. Hold control and drag it right on down. Block it. Let's get rid of this little fella here. Let's do it again on this side. We just grabbing that roll, y'all. Boom. Hold control. Drag it on down. Right click, pop. Boom. Just a little fell off the dot, off the black right there. Now right here, I'll probably just boom, put one right there. Okay. I don't even like this row right here because they're not even spaced good. But you can fit another whole stone in there. Okay. Okay. I got it. I'll start my curve from right in here and curve up this way. That looks like that can definitely be a double row of stones. Let's see here. Boom. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a single right up through there. But we'll come as close as we can, like so. Boom. Can we get, man, why can't we? Aha. Yep. We give it the right in there. You see I overlapped them? What's that? Like a weave pattern? Boom. Perfect. We get between that little skinny area right there, and then I'll just go and take these on up this way. Equal path, shift, Control S, save your work. Too tight, too tight. So the rest of this here is just, doing a little
Well,
stuff like,
I get it too.
excuse me? Oh, equal
Alrighty.
spacing, clear the path, and then just, I'll probably bring it down this way, just 4 or 5. Boom. Looks good. Looks good. Doesn't throw it off too much.
Pay $7.99, you get 2 free.
Ah,
You got 2 free plus the one you got.
let's see here.
I
Oh, Tanya, is that Tanya? Somebody's not muted. They're having a conversation.
Oh yeah.
Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's get this blue. Let's do a place and fill, hatch fill. No, no, no. I mean, it's not bad. You see, I did it right here. All right, let's smart fill that area, just that area, and then go 0 here, and then let's try island fill. Okay, that's better. That's better. Especially for a sweater. I like it. I'll leave it like that. But of course, I can go in there and fix it because it looks like we got room here. And it looks like we got room here. And then just go ahead and grab that whole roll as it goes up and down with the pattern. Now let's equal space it, and it should fill right in. Equal space. Add a stone, add a stone, add a stone, add a stone. Shift and clear the path. There we go. Control S, save. Oh, I never saved. Oh, this is for the bar. Tripping. Bart Simpson 2025. Let's equal space this row right here, y'all. We up, drag it down just a little bit. There we go. Now let's equal space. We should be able to get one more in there. That's kind of tight. I'm with it though. Let's equal space this. There we go. I'm not tripping, not tripping. Just added a stone right there real quick and then just did Equal space right there for that area there. Looks like we can get something in here. Nope. I mean, I could. Yep, I see it. It's right here. Boom. Equal spaces. There we go. Oh, here we go. Equal space. That. There we go. Shift and clear the path. And then one more time right here. Been done equal space to every row to get it to look right, but y'all get the picture. Like, of course, you can fix his hands real quick by just deleting all of that. And sometimes that's also why instead of welding it all together for the colors wise, I'll just start piece by piece, like do his head first and then do his hands separately because they just hatch fill all of that. And that's cool. I like the hatch fill. Let's go in there and change the sweater. Boom. We'll delete the smart fill. Use this smart fill again on the hands. Boop, 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 boop. Select all the same color. Weld them together. Deselect. Go to the color for his hands. Place and fill. Yep. One island. Island fill. Clear the path, merge overlapping stone. Now we can get rid of that. It got perfect over here, pretty much. Pretty much. Not bad. I like it. This side though, fell short, you know. Gotta go in there and move a couple stones around. Equal space is your friend. Boom. I mean, I could have went in there and actually like took this little divot right here out of his hand by using the went in there and double click right here. Got that little divot out. Boom. And then you gotta do it again, double click on the yellow, and then get that divot out, and now it's smooth. Could have did that before. Maybe it would have got it right. I hear another little divot right here. Because on the other side, I mean, it had little divots here and there, but they wasn't sharp like they were on this side. They were sharp on this side. I ain't tripping. It still looks good. But it'd be those little pieces, like where you could have just took that kink out of there, and that would have made for easier feel and less cleanup. Oh yeah. This one looks like it could have stones in here too. All right, that's tight. That's equal space. Can we get one? That's tight. Wait a minute. We can get it. We got room. We got room. Give me room. Give me room, man. Boom. Now, equal space. Boom. And I'll equal space this row right here too, because that's touching. Boom. And equal space this row right here. Boom. Might as well equal space this one. Really, I'll be trying to do less work. I'll be trying to knock the design out, have it look good as ever, and do as less work as possible. But sometimes, I mean, that's not even possible. You got to get in there and put in the details. I wish I could knock out designs sometimes at the speed of light. I be feeling like I do at times. I sure do. All right. Like the green. Y'all know what? We're gonna select this one blue dot right here. Select all of the blue dots. We're gonna hold control. And we're gonna drag it up and right click. Now they green. Boom. Use lime green. Okay, we're gonna do it again. Hold control, drag this whole line down. Oh, that's that one. Now that line down there, that line fell short. That line is thin. Okay, let's edit. Let's nudge all of those stones out. Let's go in there and take a line off. Okay, delete that line. Grab those stones and nudge them back in. And put them where they go. Get in there, man. Give me room. Okay, okay, that's cool. Deselect. Get that out of there. I'll get that. It just take them out too. Take these 3 off. Grab this row, just this row. Hold control and let's slide it over a little bit. There we go. That way we can add stone here. Man, that's we coming right along, y'all. Coming right along. Coming right along. All right, let me see here. All right, we're gonna use this stone here for the Gucci. Place and fill, island fill. Aha, yes, I want it like that. Not bad. Not bad. You can go in there and do some fine cleanup and tune up or whatever and make it perfect. And we get a row in here of the white. Let me go to cream. Island fill. No, we'll have to hand set those in there. So, I mean, I could cut that out in vinyl, that white little strip right there. We'll see. Let's island fill this. Clear the pad, merge overlapping stones. Not bad, not bad. I like it. Oh, I gotta be cream. And then this one, island fill. Clear the pad, merge overlapping stones. Change the color so I can see it. It's not bad, you know. Fix a couple of rows here, equal space. La dee dee, da dee da. Now here lately with these SS6 stones, I've just been taking like black and outlining the whole thing. That's a lot though, trust and believe. So I'm still very, very privy cutting out black vinyl, using the black vinyl as my guide, and then just placing my stones in there. So I'll keep that going for this design. Let's fix this mouth here. Stone up a little further. Looks like we can get another stone in there. Yep. Bring it out just a little bit here. Now let's finish this part. Control S, save your work, folks. Save your work. Control S. Shift and clear the pad. So yeah, I'll probably do that again on his ear. Move it up here. Move this here. Well, I could have made a copy of that. All right, let's get that ear to ear in. Actually move this over just a little bit. Let's get it over. Boom. Add a stone, add a stone. Let's take one away. Even though with those XS6s, man, I be trying to get tight. Right here. I'll probably move that all the way up into there. Like so. Go ahead and let this curve be curvy. Now, I mean, that's as I get better, as I become more detailed with my designs, yeah, I be liking to get real fine, which means I would take drag, hold control, get this curve right here on and popping, and then equal space all of the rest, all the way up to here. Not gonna do that today. I'm just going to, yep, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna tuck this one in right here. Boom. And just go up this way with it. Clear the, equal space, add a stone, add another stone, shift and clear the pad. Then add the stone right here. Equal space this here. Looks like I can get one right there. Boop. And then bring this on down to like here. Shift and clear the pad. And then let's just nudge this fella in. Equal space those three. Okay. Add one right there and then equal space those four. And done. Now equal space these three. There we go. Okay. Boom. A lot of equal spacing back and forth. Can we get? Yeah. Yeah, we can get a little fella in there. Squeeze him right on in there. Give me room. Move. Give me room. Boom. All right. Get that off the ear there. So I do fine tuning. I like to get in there and be like, okay, let me see. Can I get two stones right there? Sure can. And then equal space these three because I want that stone right there. And then I'll bring this stone in and then curve from there, like so. I did not used to do this much fine tuning. Trust and believe. I would just click on there like the Bart, it was done already to me. But now I would curve this little curve part right here for his nose so that you can tell that it's curved for his nose. Because if we just do it like this, let's black box it. Boom. Push that to the back. And then let's go in there. Let's see what we got. Let's edit. Let's nudge this piece over. See? He kind of choppy right there. Like, you know what I mean? So you definitely will want to fix that if you're on sublimation, even on top of sublimation, you know, up close and personal, somebody be like, yeah, his nose off a little bit. Like, you know what I mean? They'll try to critique it. The earlier me didn't care. I was happy to be doing rhinestones. The new me is like, you know, I can't call myself the rhinestone king if I don't go in there and at least perfect the little areas that even I would have a problem with if I bought the shirt. Like, what's going on right here? Why they do it like that? Ugh, that's tacky. Nope. I'll go in there and I'll fix it. Boom. Perfect. And I'll probably take this right here and go around, give him that curve to his nose that he needs to be Bart Simpson. Maybe Bart Simpson with somebody else's nose, you know? You gotta go in there. You got to get the equal spacing. I usually have my tunes on when I'm designing. That's why I probably don't have enough, a lot. Well, I do. I get 1 in, 2 in a month of trainings, but I do 4, 5, 6 designs a day, y'all. I'd rather just cut the music on, you know, grab me a smoke and sit here and go in full design mode. But I had time today. I didn't have any new designs come in, so I was like, yep, today, let's just work on something for fun. Boom, let's take this whole row out right here. Not the whole row, let's just that and that. Let's boom and fill between two. Take one away, shift and clear the path. Give me a second. Oh yes, Jenny. Oh, she ain't even here no more. Okay. Hold on, let me see here. Make sure nobody else messaged me, y'all. But yes, it is recorded. It will be recorded. I will place it on my YouTube channel. Okay, now that looks good. So now, if we, boom. Did I lock it? Oh, did I? Oh, let me unlock it. That looks better. That looks a lot better. Look at the ear. Look how it's separated though. Like what's going on right here. Let's bring this back in. Let's see how we can fix it. Oh, that's as simple as bringing, what, 3 stones down? But not only bringing 3 stones down, because then we have to equal space the row up. So let's go up. Like 5 is good. Yep, that looks good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's control S, say your work. Let's add a stone. Okay, that's not bad. A little tight, but it look good. I mean, I could, and I guess so it doesn't look as tight. Go up further to encompass the space between the other stones, so then it's not as tight. So let's go. Get the spacing from the rest of these stones. Even it out a little bit, like so. Haha. Looks good, looks good. So now, all right, even for his ear, we can get that in there and come down this way. Yep. I do say so myself. I mean, sure enough, just like always, y'all, I could curve this whole line right here and then equal space all the way up. But I like to do it like this. I like to nudge that out. It looks good, even with the stair step. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, come on, Ray. Boom, 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 boom. Move him to there. Boom. Curve this whole row right here. Boom. Dot, 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 dot. Shift, clear the path. And then let's just get the equal spacing from the top down or the bottom up. It doesn't matter. Equal space that. But then you want to fix the row up here. Move those stones up. Curve those and equal space all the way down. Equal space all the way down. That takes some time. But that's how I would do it because, yeah, I like the smooth curve here. Yeah. Everything else will be smooth, smooth, smooth. There will be no stair stepper to the design. And that's okay. Aha. So, yeah. Boom. 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 Equal space this row here. Add a stone. Clear the path. And then we're going to equal space it. Like so. Yeah. Boom. Take the space of the rest of them equal space. Yeah. Boom. Yes, yes, yes. Boom. Shift and clear the path. Uh-oh. See, I got that one. I didn't mean to click on the orange, so I'm gonna hold shift, deselect the orange, and then continue clicking in my row. Equal spacing, equal spacing. Go ahead, Tanya. Say, Ray, you skipped the row. I know, I seen it. Boom. Shift and clear the path. Now when I nudge that out, ha ha, he's smooth up into here. You know, I gotta fix that little part right there. What's going on with those tacos? Oh, baby, don't be cussing in my video. I might be hungry. That's why I was worried about the taco. Okay. I am. How you know? How you gonna tell me I'm not starving? You see me eat breakfast? No, that's not bad, y'all. That looks good. I love just nudging these out. I mean, I could have did a quick mock up, but just put black behind it and nudge them out. Boom. Look at that. Do his collar, and it's ready to go. Oh, move his eyeballs. Weld them together. Yeah, move, nudge them over. Boom. Wow, wow, wow. I'm having fun. Yeah, y'all having fun?
That looks amazing.
Looks good. Looks good. Now that I'm looking at it even more, I'll probably go back. This is why designs take me so long. Now I'm looking at it even more. I thought that little white strip right there for his face would have been cool. Nah, I'll probably just go ahead and weld that together too and just go ahead and do the whole thing. Because it looks kind of weird. He do look like, I mean, from a distance, like he had that glow on his face, but nah, I'll probably, can I do that? We're gonna do a place and fill. We're gonna beat this little row up, 0.02 outside, no stones, one island fill. All right, we beat that row up. Let's deselect. Let me move this out the way now. Edit. Move that out the way now. There we go. We got that beefed up row. Let's place and fill. 0.060 to the inside. Add stones. Island fill. Can we get it? Can we pull it off? Bring them to the front. Make them yellow. Let's get that out of there. Get that other row out of there. Bring our box back in. Edit. Boom. Hi. I do a little cleanup, but I got some tricks for y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Boom. Clear the path. Something like a phenomenon. Oh yeah. Because if I didn't do it like that, y'all, I would have just deleted all the yellow and went back in there and just redone all of that work just to get that little area. But nah, man, forget that, man. Give me room. Give me room, man. anything you messing with, Willis? Oh, it's supposed to went all the way down here. That's what it was. I was like, why do it look crazy now? Yep, gotta touch his eyeball. And sure enough, I can do a little more equal spacing between the rows to get it perfect. Oh, that's why you gotta save your work sometimes, folks. That's why you gotta save your work. Oh, let me open it back up. I'm like, why be having these little, yeah, brain freezes? Like, okay, wait a minute, what? Helga, honey, your hands dirty, baby. Gotta get some ice, love. Okay, templates to be cut. For our Simpson 2025, look, yeah, I got 3,138 templates. Cut that in half because some of them got backups or whatever, but that's just in this folder. I'm sure I want to see something while that's loading up. Excellent dreams, excellent dreams. Templates to be cut too. That one I got up to 6,301 before I was like, hold on, let me start another folder. Okay. CorelDRAW has found, if you ever see this, y'all click on that sometimes. You might have some designs in there that you were working on that you never hit save on, and they're just sitting there in CorelDRAW backup. Every once in a while, I'll hit that OK button and I'll go in there and there's designs in there where I was working on it. CorelDRAW shut down, and I was like, man, forget it, man. I'm about to go get something to eat. And that design became a memory. Because I never hit control. I mean, I never hit save. And then I got frustrated when the thing went off. I never jumped back in it again to try to see if it did save or not. So it was just lost. Look at all of these files. Look. Okay, that's the one we were working on. That's our recovered Bart. Okay, we can delete that. No. There go our Gucci we were just working on. Recover Gucci Bear. No. There go my gelato from last night. So, no. There go the Ant Banks I was working on last night. New design. He wanted. Oh, there go my Wake and Bake. Oh, this one was intense. It's only 4 parts though. So you want to go on Etsy and download this, if you're making shirts for 420 or, somebody, who partakes in the cannabis culture, this is a pretty easy one. As you can see, here's the template right here. I got it, all 3 pieces on one. So you can just brush in the W. I mean, you can make it real colorful if you like to, and brush in the W, brush in the B separate, brush in the H and the H. That design, oh man, I went in on breaking it apart and everything. Let me nudge all of this back in. Edit, nudge. And that'll probably be white. I probably wouldn't use the purple. So I'll push that to the back behind the t-shirt. Yeah. And probably go with Yellowstones. There we go. There we go. Yep. But I don't know why I did that on the recovered one. Did all of that. I just wanted to show y'all. I don't need to save it. It's already done. ready to go. Here's my Mr. Monopoly and Richie Rich playing the game of Monopoly. I'm already done though. This is, I guess, where it's auto saved at. As you can see, I fixed the hat. Like, this design is done and ready to go already. The Monopoly, Mr. Monopoly in the chair. That's what I started the video at right here. So these were all the files that I had open before I started the training session. Oh yeah, close that one down. But there were no designs in there that I didn't save already. I already got them out. But it's always good to check when it comes up. CorelDRAW has auto saves. Would you like to recover them? Yes, recover them so you can see what's going on in there. Oh, and look. So it took me back to before I fixed this part right here. Which is not bad, I guess. I was moving. Once I seen this part and my mind started going and was like, okay, beefing up, because we try to do a SS6 place and fill 0.060 to the inside, one island fill on that. It didn't, let me change the color so y'all can see it. It only got those two spots right there. So what I did was, let's move this box out the way so that we can see it. And we're going to actually change this color to like purple. Boom. That way we can really see it. I'm going to click on it, place and fill. I'm going to beefing it up. So we got to go to the outside, no stones, 0.02. Island fill. Let's go to our wireframe so we can see it. So it beefing that row up like that much. If I want to, I can push this row to the front by pushing F down here. Now we can really see it. Let's change our settings over here back for rhinestones. So inside 0.060, add stones. We're going to keep it on purple stones. Island fill, clear the path, merge overlapping stones. And now we can change those stones back to yellow. Boom. I'm even going to click on here, delete that. Now click on the purple one, hold shift, and then combine it to the rest of the yellow and weld it. So now all I gotta do is go in there, fix this little curvature. I'll probably fix the curvature around his eye as well. Look, they didn't, I guess before I fixed the nose was the last time that I had hit save. Oh, y'all know what I should have did? Oh, I didn't even think of it. I didn't think of it at all. When my autosave came up for the Simpson, I should have seen how much did it save. Because look, my curve down here is gone. So it was a long time since I done hit save. But I didn't check the autosave to see how much progress it had saved. But it's still looking good, y'all. Still looking good. Let's see here. All right, let me show y'all. Even though it's just right here in this stage, I just want to go ahead and complete this training for today. Let me show y'all what I do. So I'll click on one stone, select all of the stones. Size, same size, all of the same size stones. And let's edit. I'm gonna nudge it over. Boom. Right? I know we got to do his teeth and all of that. I just want the stones separate, because once I separate the stones, sure enough, we can go like this. Highlight the whole thing, go to templates, right click on vinyl, overcut, stone 2+ cut, and then we get this whole thing of this. It's intimidating, I know. Like where it breaks up all the stones, like where do these circles come from? What else? What's all of this? Like, what is going on? How many templates do I gotta cut out? Like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 templates, like, and then here go all the vinyl pieces. Whoa. Nope. We're not doing that. That got me messed up. Got me messed up. I about to do all that. Okay. Somebody just clearing their throat. Okay. I'm gonna grab all of the stones. Boom. All of them. Edit. We're gonna nudge it over. Boom. Now our stones are separate. As a matter of fact, these green stones down here, yeah, they are supposed to be green. So that's green. Okay. I was about to change those to yellow, but it's all good. We're gonna just grab just the stones and do the template on the stones by itself. So I just want my stones. Boom. Look at that. That's, man, that's, all right, we're gonna start off with this Gucci here. I'm gonna grab it, drag it, right click it. It's 7.326 inches. We can grab this one right here. We're gonna grab it down, right click it as well. And I'm gonna turn this one 90 degrees. I should have grouped it, but it still moved pretty fast. We're gonna move this one right here. Boom. Now with those two like that, what are we looking at? 9.353. I mean, we still got room. Give me room. Grab this right here, grab that, drag it down, make a copy, and I'm gonna turn that 92. Boom. Okay. We're gonna slide that right in like so. Boom. Boom. Now what we working with? 10.094. Not bad. Not bad. We're gonna grab these other rows right here too. Boom. We're gonna turn those 90. Boom. Gonna drag those in too. Like so. Now what we working with? Tell me we got like 11 and some change. 11 and some change. 11.0333. It'll fit on 11.5-inch rhinestone flock. Boom. We got most of this design on this rhinestone flock. So let's go ahead and move in his head. Boom. You can put in his hands. Little one right here. Okay. Put in another one. Uh-oh. Forgot to copy it. I like to make a copy that way I can just keep it in that format. Boom. Okay, okay. His eyeballs. What else? Oh, then the sweater. And actually, doing it like this, I could have got his hands right here. That way, they're a little bit more separate. Boom. Now that you have your template, it's all ready to go. 11.0333 inches by 8.415. That whole design is ready to be cut out on a small sheet of rhinestone flock versus cutting out like I did when I first started 4 or 5 different templates, like, and layering them and doing the brush in method and then putting the other template on top, and then that's a lot. That's a lot. I'd rather do it like this. Brush in my red stones here, brush in my blue stones here, or my clear stones, brush in my yellow ones. And you're like, but Ray, what if stones go all over the place? Take some masking tape, boop, and just cover over the area like I would cover over these three, and then brush in my Gucci. Pick up my Gucci, and then do these three lines, do my two green ones, one red, yellow, whatever color. Right here, I would probably tape off for this area right here. Or, once the stones are in there, you can brush other stones over them, especially if you got the circle size perfect. Just brush them stones right over them stones. They'll be good.
So Ray, with multiple presses on this, you gonna put, when you do the multiple presses, when you get ready to do the shirt, you
Yeah.
do this on vinyl, right?
Excuse me?
Are you doing it on vinyl?
When I design, I stopped thinking of vinyl. It could be done all three. Vinyl, sublimation, or DTF.
But with you having to do the multiple presses when you get ready to do your rhinestones, what's the temperature you use it on? Do you change it because you have to do multiple presses?
No, I do not. I do the quick tack method. So if I typically press my rhinestones for 325 for 30 seconds, I'll go 325 for 15 seconds. Let them cool and adhere to the shirt, and then do a cold peel, and then go back in with my next layer for 15 seconds, and my next layer for 15 seconds, and then my final layer is 30 seconds, and those stones are on there.
Okay. Thank you.
But when I do my templates, sometimes people may see, if you purchase any of my designs off of Etsy, you'll get the design template and it's like this already. That's to save people money on that flock. Because a lot of people think it's so expensive, and all of these groups be spending hours and weeks and months looking and searching for a workaround. Look, there's no workaround if you ask me. Just buy the product, like, use it, uh, use it in its best way, form, fashion. That way that you save on your rhinestone flock. Because I used to run through this stuff, and I used to waste it, and I used to cut out something, and it'd be so much portion of what's left, and I'm like, oh man, I can't even use that. What I'm gonna use that strip use to make that strip? Nope. Now I just gang my board. I start off with one piece, and then I'll get up to 11, close to 11 as I can, and then I'll just piece in the rest. I think I did this board right here pretty good though. Even though I could have took the Gucci's and laid them on top of each other, then put the Bart off to the side. Let me see. Boom. And you can control group that. Grab this one. Boom. Control G, group that. That way you can center them. But that doesn't work. I'd rather bring my ruler out. Boom. That way I can just get this one off to the side as well. Boom. Good. Now see if my bar to fit in there and still be less than 11 and a half. I don't know. 11,634. But hey, look, check me out. Control group. We're gonna turn this little fella. Turn him a little more. Turn him a little more. Now I bet you he under 11.5. 11.2. Shashing. And then I'll just, finish the rest of my template on down. I think that's the best way though, because it looks like I definitely had more room to put in the eyeballs and everything. Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, all right. Did y'all have what Did y'all learn a lot? Was that a lot?
I learned a lot.
Who's that? Who said that?
That's me. It's Crystal. I learned a lot.
This
Because,
was
like I said, this is very new for me.
yeah,
And I haven't really been using it, and I need to start using this. It, like Miss Tanya had told me before, because I talked to her about the investment for this, and I said I wanted it. So this year I decided to go ahead and purchase it, but now I have got to get with it. I have got to get with it because it's like, why you purchase something so expensive and you're not using it? Silhouette is great. But when I sit and watch you, and I have gone back and watched some of your videos on YouTube, quite a few of them, and I sit and I watch you, I'm like, you make it look so easy. And then to see you hands on with it, like today,
yes.
was excellent. I am so serious. I learned a lot from you. And I have got to get my feet wet now and get to the game.
If you're ever ready for a one-on-one, just inbox me and I'll go through everything that I know pretty much step by step.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know when I offer the free trainings like this, I may be going a little fast because I'm
Mhm.
more so showing off the software versus actually doing an in-depth step by step, do this first, do this next, do this next. So my one-on-ones are a little more in-depth
Mhm.
and you ask me a question 1,000 times, I'll break it down until you fully understand it.
Yeah, because I'm kind of like that now. It's like the older I get, I have to do things a few times before I catch on to it. It's just, and this is all new. So I would love to take a one-on-one with you, really.
I'm available whenever right now. I haven't started back work yet, so I'm
Mhm.
available.
Okay.
And the way the trainings work is you get to choose the design, that way at the end of the training you get to leave with a finished design that'll be all yours, that you can put on Etsy to sell or, make and create shirts with.
Hmm. Yeah, that's tight. Like I said, I love your work. You did excellent. I love it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Welcome.
Ray, do you have the Bart? Did you is it on like the in the group page or whatever, like in the post or something? I mean, I really want to, like I said, I'm always like in awe every time I watch one of your trainings or sit with you and talk and watch what you do, and you're just hilarious, how you talk to yourself when you're designing and such. But I get it because I do a lot of that too. But I want to take it and I want to see, like, can I do it in silhouette? Because that Bart design is a little bit more intricate, right, in the line work. Um, and I was looking at it going, okay, this is what I would do in silhouette. Well, I don't know if I could get that like that, but I want to try it, right? I want to try it and see if I can do it and if I can get it to look as good as what you did. And thank you. I see you already sent it. But
Yeah,
yeah, it's because I really, like I said, I do think that what we had talked about earlier it would be beneficial for people to see that it doesn't matter what software you have, whatever software you're using, if that's
right.
whatever your preference is, this software can work to do what you need it to do. Once you learn it, but you gotta sit down and you gotta learn it.
Yes, again.
Because like you said, Corel is such a powerful program with all of the things that it can do. And then the TRW just comes in there and just does things with a click of a button almost, you
Click
know.
the button. As I learned it, you learn different workarounds, for smoother, faster workflow. But first and foremost, just get in there and spend a day, at a time, learning each one by one. When I say each one by one, um, here's the bread and butter right here on the left hand side. So each one is like, okay, we know what the pick tool does, Get in there one day and have fun with the freehand pick, because the freehand pick will allow you to go in there and actually chisel it out like that if you're trying to select just that bar, versus it takes a little longer after you get done. You know, the computer is thinking, it's like, okay, I'm getting all of these stones together, and then boom, it got it. Versus trying to get in there with the pick tool, you know, and you're like, I'm gonna get those stones over there too if I do it. Play with the tools one by one. I still like I just got to the smooth tool, y'all. That's why I don't know if I've ever showed it to you or not, Tanya, or whatever. Like, but I just started using the smooth tool, and I'm like, did y'all see what the magic of that tool does? Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you drug in a SVG or whatever, and it's not smooth. You know, even using uh convert convert the curves. I mean, even using what is it called? Clip art. When you convert the roster image to clip art to vectorize it, sometimes it doesn't be smooth. So that smooth tool, I'm working on them, y'all. I'm gonna move on to smear, twirl, attract and repel, smudge and roughen. But I've just got the smooth after being afraid of the shape tool. Like the shape tool, y'all know what this is. When you double click on something, all of those nodes come up. I remember when I first got started, I would mess around and accidentally move a node and be like, "Oh my God, how do I fix it?" I got in there and now y'all see what I do with those nodes. I'll turn, make them have a longer ear or whatever. Make them, look like he got a gauge in his ear.
Well, let me ask you a question, Ray. So does the Corel Draw have that feature, like, where you go in and you bring the image into the design space, and then does it have where you can go in and reduce the number of colors first so that you can not have to, like, so then how when you did before and you was like, oh, what's that color down there in the Gucci? It was almost like a greeny color, but it looked yellow to begin with, but it was actually a different color. Reduce the number of colors down to like 4 or whatever you see, and then vectorize it. Would that help with making the nose a little bit smoother?
Yes, right here. Right here, you can go into the colors. Right now, it's on 11 colors. You can drop the colors down. Or you can even cancel it. Let me do it again. Right click, outline trace, clipboard. Or you can even, what I do a lot is I'll merge. I'll click on this one. I'll hold control, click on this one, and then merge those two colors together. Then hit OK. So now those two colors are merged and I don't have as many browns,
Mm-hmm.
So yes. I was playing around with that too. I get in here. Now this right here, yeah, you can take what it gives you right off the bat and then just hit OK. Or you can go in there and play around and tinker. Like, let me see how good I can get this image. Let me see if I turn up the detail. Okay, it added back in, so I'm gonna hit sweater right there. If I turn up the smoothing, what does that do? Let me turn it all the way up. Okay, smooth it out a little more. Okay, what's the corner smoothness? What does that do? Let me see, turn it up. I don't see no changes. Okay, they added this little right here to his neck, the shadow to his neck. Other than that, I can't see it really smoothing out anything. But then Oh yeah. Oh, I messed up his nose and everything. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll play around. Like the trace type, I'll change it from clip art, image type from clip art to high quality image. Oh, what did it do to his eye? Oh man. Let's try low quality image. Oh my God. What?
Mm.
Hey, let's try detail logo. The taco meat done. What that mean? Huh? For real? Okay. Mm. I'm about to go to the store, get some of the cheesy ones. Yeah, he messed up his face right here. So, but when you're dealing with logos, it works. Works a little better. Line art. See, not bad. Line art wasn't bad. Let me hit okay. I wasn't worried when I did this because I was just doing his face. If y'all remember the hoodie a few months ago, so I took an eraser and erased all of this out because I just wanted his face. But yeah, my baby told me that the tacos are ready. I'm about to run to the store and go get me some hard shell tacos because we don't have any. It was great hanging out with y'all today. Look forward to me doing this more often, just, to get people acclimated, to get new people like Crystal using the software and using it daily and having fun with it.
Yes, I will be inboxing you for some one-on-ones.
All right, sweetheart.
I
And
appreciate it.
until we meet again, y'all, I'm out. Give me a few
Alright.
hours.
Thanks,
I'll
Ray.
have the replay available on my YouTube channel.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you,
Thanks,
thank you.
hon.
All right now, Tanya.
All right.
All
Bye,
right
Miss
now.
Tanya.
What'd you say?
Okay. Bye, Crystal.
Bye-bye, Miss Tanya.
All right, sweetheart. Talk to you later.